Welcome to Morning Drawfee, where we take your dumb ideas
and make even darker drawings.
My name is Caldwell Tanner.
And my name is
Snake Fin.
Snake Than. Thank you. You didn't tell me we were changing our names. I wasn't ready.
I'm sorry.
That's so edgy. Oh, you caught me off guard. That's so edgy, Caldwell.
That's the thing about edges. You never know how many there are. It's like I'm just sticking my hand into a big bag of nails.
Call me Nathan Edgeward Yaffee.
Okay, I see what you did there. You just added in a word.
'Cause my middle name's Edward. A lot of people don't know that.
That requires some additional context.
Yeah, you gotta know that first. So
context is dark though, so it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, context. What's darker than context?
Can I suggest nails thin? Nails thin Yaffee.
Nails thin, snake thin. You know what's so edgy is not having one permanent name that someone calls me by. I constantly change it. Call me change thin.
I live my life by the blade, so it doesn't matter what you call me, because if you meet me, you're gonna die anyway.
Caldwell, are we doing these voices the whole episode?
No, we simply cannot.
No, it's not sustainable. Oh, that's so edgy.
Today we are drawing edgy OCs.
Woo!
Somehow a turtle suggested you should draw edgy OCs next time. Do it.
Oh boy.
And who are we to deny such a purely dark and deceitful request?
Yeah.
So today on the show, we're going to be creating our own edgy original characters, and we'll be uploading them directly to DeviantArt and spending the rest of our careers, honestly, filling out the backstory and lore of these just decrepit beings.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Nathan, are you going to start us off?
Yeah.
Oh, you're already in it.
I'm in it, dude.
Edgy OCs are such a strange phenomenon of the internet. They exist purely as, it's almost like you're not allowed to be a real artist until you've drawn your edgy OC and you've gotten it out of your system.
You gotta have at least like 2 or 3 before you move on to bigger and better stuff.
It's like you'll take any art class and you'll be ready to start drawing, and the teacher will be like, no, first we gotta learn about perspective, and then, we're gonna draw some fruit, and then of course we'll be drawing our edgy OCs, and then she'll have like a Sonic the Hedgehog model on the table, and you can kind of like go from that if you're not feeling very confident in your art skills yet. I remember in my digital art class, that was the best days when we finally got to draw our OCs. Mine was a Tails, but instead of tails, he had swords.
Oh my god, just coming out of his butt?
Yeah.
Swords?
Yeah, it coming out of his butt. And it was painful, because you'd think, oh, he's got 2 tails, he can use his swords. No, he's just got two swords shoved up his butt. Just shoved right up in there. Kind of like a magician's assistant. Nathan, who are you drawing?
I'm drawing my original character, please do not steal, Dr. Edgman.
Dr. Edgman?
Edgman.
So, like, from Sonic?
Yeah, I mean, like, there's a lot of Sonic OC characters, but there's not a lot of, like, edgy Eggmans.
Not a lot of edgy Dr. Robotniks.
Yeah, I figured that was, like, green pastures.
And it makes, the name is there already. You've got eggs.
Yeah.
Eggs in themselves are not edgy until they go rotten, is what I have to say. And I imagine that's what Dr. Robotnik says, or Dr. Edgman says quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's crazy that they never got to that in Sonic games. They made a lot of Sonic games. And they made Shadow the Hedgehog. It's weird that Dr. Robotnik never made a shadow form of himself. I guess it probably would have been like a good Dr. Robotnik. A good Dr. Eggman. All
edgy OC needs to have a good backstory. So what happened is Dr. Eggman found they're not Chaos Emeralds, they're Chaos Edgelords.
Oh shit. He found the Dark Emerald?
He found Chaos Edgelords.
That's the most bitter emerald you can swallow.
When it touched him, he gave birth to his edgy clone wolf self.
Yeah, it like hatched from within him.
Yeah.
That's what Eggman wants to do with the Chaos Emeralds, right? He just wants to eat them, correct?
I think so. I haven't played a Sonic game in quite some time.
Yeah, I think
that's my understanding.
If you go on like the Sonic Wikia, it gets into big detail about that. That's kind of like, they don't mention that directly in the games, which I think is fun. It's kind of like, for the fans, you have to find out that later. Sometimes there is some like loose dialogue in the earlier games, in like the Dreamcast one where he's like, "Yummy! I can't wait to eat all these emeralds. Emerald spaghetti. Yum 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 yum."
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah.
That's a good part.
It's a very good part when he finally gets the emeralds and he just eats them. Because I don't know if he would be able to become, if he would be able to superpower himself, but he does eat the emeralds and it kills him. And that's how the game ends.
Oh no, they're too sharp in my belly.
I'm a product of my own hubris. I gotta poop. And it ends with Dr. Robotnik shitting himself to death. I thought it was a bold choice for Sonic Adventure 2 Battle to end on that, but I don't work for Sega.
Certainly not.
Nathan.
Yeah.
First question, does Dr. Edgman have a rival, or is he also Sonic's rival?
He's everyone's rival, dude. He's too edgy.
Oh, so he's like chaotic.
Yeah, no one can handle him because he's so edgy.
He just shows up. He's kind of like a prankster almost. I mean, he's a real jamper, I would say.
Yeah, he's everyone's enemy except the Jamper.
I would
he and the
say
Jamper get along great.
We already drew the best edgy OC possible, which is the Jamper.
God. It's true.
I guess what we're doing is like this is the Jampers. We're adding to the rogues gallery.
Yeah.
Of the Chaos crew, I guess. Each of them represents one of the Dark Edgemeralds.
Uh-huh.
In the Jamper's Dark Army, I would imagine that Dr. Edgman is like, his kind of his leading science officer. I love that he's a wolf. Nathan, did you have a DeviantArt page growing up?
I didn't.
You didn't?
I'm always going to regret that. I feel like that would have been a great outlet for my angst.
It was a great place to cut your teeth, which is a cool dark thing you do, where you literally, you eat glass and it cuts your teeth.
Yeah, well, Caldwell, I wasn't very edgy as a teen, okay?
Okay, this is the confession.
Yeah, I don't know if people can figure that out just from, like, sort of my whole demeanor, but I've never been that edgy. I've always been pretty bland.
Right. Well, maybe, yeah, like, what's between edgy and, like, well, I guess what's the opposite of edgy? It's just, like, nice, good boy?
There's, like, nice, good boy. I wasn't, like, a nice, good boy, though. I was just sort of, like, a sad... a sad,
You were a yogurt lad.
I was a yogurt lad, exactly. I was a vanilla sad boy. I was a real soft sad boy.
You were a vanilla-ad.
A vanilla-ad, yeah, exactly.
Great. Yeah, I guess if you do it on, like, a flavor spectrum, you weren't bitter and dark, like Dr. Edgman here.
No, certainly not.
Damn, this is like an actual good character, though. Like, this could be a character in a Sonic game. Like, in the...
Looking forward to that game to
in,
come
like,
out.
in the Archie Comics universe, where, there's, like, multiple Sonic canons, but in the one with, like, Princess Sally Acorn and all the freedom fighters and that one fucking walrus guy.
Sure.
This is a character that would be in that game, and he would be like a chaotic agent. Because I feel like a lot of the times in those comic books, they were fighting other animals as opposed to Dr. Robotnik. I guess because like Knuckles was kind of like an agent, a double agent in that way.
Yeah.
I mean, just fighting for the highest bidder, you know what I mean? A mercenary. He just wanted to keep the emeralds safe.
Exactly.
Do you think that is there a Dark Knuckles in this world who...
Oh, for sure.
Was trying to guard the Edgemeralds?
Who's darker than Knuckles? Knuckles is like the original, like they made Shadow.
Yeah.
But like Knuckles will always be the edgiest. And he does have a gun.
Oh, sure. Thank you. He's got to have a gun.
It's a real spiky gun, though.
Yeah. Does it fire spikes?
Oh, yeah, it's a spike. It's a spike gun.
Bullets are just spikes.
Bullets are just spikes that go fast?
Yeah, just fast spikes.
Thank you. I'm glad someone said it.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute, everyone. Bullets are just fast spikes.
Whoa, was that too edgy for you?
I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about velocity or science or physics. All I know is that this weird metal L shoots spikes really fast, and that's metal as fuck. And I can get into it. I'm bathing in the pool of blackness that is gun.
That is gun?
What is your gun's name?
Spike gun?
Spike Jones.
Spike Jones. Spike Lee?
Spike Bones. There it is.
Yeah.
This is a Spike Bones joint. I feel like your mustache, the best part about the mustache is it's already spiky too.
Yeah, the mustache is already spiky. Honestly, I'm surprised there isn't more, like, edgy Eggman OCs.
It's true, yeah. I guess, like, he's evil already, but that shouldn't stop you. Evil means nothing. It's all about being chaotic. It's all about not doing what your mom tells you to do. It's all about staying up late.
Oh my gosh, you gotta.
It's all about drinking coffee and just thinking about the world. Honestly, thinking about the world and the state it's in. But, like, knowing that you can't do anything to fix it. It's just all about that bitter brew, Nathan.
You gotta... that bitter brew.
Nathan, can I draw my OC?
Yes, please. Please take this away from me.
I won't, because I'm pitching it directly to Archie Comics. It's going to be in the next book. This guy's going to meet Archie himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's going to be a crossover.
He and Jughead are going to be BFFs. They both love hamburgers.
Oh, fuck. I had a whole idea for what I wanted to draw, but now I just want to draw Dark Jughead. Jughead is uncorruptible, though. Jughead is a pure force in this world. All right, so Nathan, like, I was trying to think about, because it's very popular to do, like, a My Little Pony OC or, like, a Sonic OC or something like that. But I think that I wanted to delve into something that hasn't seen many Dark iterations yet. So I Google searched the phrase Dark Arthur. Very few results.
Dark Arthur. I mean, Arthur recently had his renaissance as a meme. But yeah, there's not a lot of Arthur OCs.
No, exactly. So I'm gonna draw Darthur.
Oh boy.
It's great because like the face is very simple.
It's just because like he's an aardvark.
He's not.
But, yeah.
He's not. He's an egg as well. He's just a brown egg.
I guess we're sticking with our breakfast theme for 2017 for Twevin.
It's 7th Twevin, and we're sticking with our breakfast theme.
Oh, does he have Kamina glasses?
Absolutely, he does.
Oh, amazing.
Again, I think that he's like Arthur will be like going to get his library card or whatever happens in that show. Like, all I know about Arthur.
Whatever happens in that show.
All I know about Arthur is that he gets his library card and then Matt Damon shows up at some point. And
Wait,
I think that like Darthur will show up and be like, looking for this? And he'll have his library card in his hands.
Wait, what was that about Matt Damon?
If you Google it, please take a moment, Nathan. Matt Damon guest starred on Arthur, and every time there's a guest star on Arthur, they don't change it. They just give them like an animal nose, and they're the exact same.
Now I have to look this up.
Yeah, they just Photoshop a celebrity's face onto that brown egg shape that they make all their animals look like.
Oh, no.
It's great.
Oh, no.
It's better than anything I could draw.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I think this is like a later season Arthur character. They're kind of running out. Are you still just transfixed?
I can't. Caldwell, what have you done to me?
By the Damon? It's funny. That's how he looks in real life. Anytime you see Matt Damon, he's been digitally altered to not look like his Arthur self, not the other way around.
They just gave him ears and it. That is the darkest OC. We already. Caldwell, we're wasting our time.
We should have just been making OCs for real people, you're right.
Matt Damon on Arthur is the edgiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Well, let me finish my Darthur real quick.
Yeah.
Actually, he should have like a hood. That's what he needs.
Yeah.
I want him to look like he's maybe a part of Organization 13.
It's got to be like up in the air.
This
is
my Kingdom Arth.
Kingdom Darth.
Yeah. Kingdom Arthur's. It's the Kingdom Hearts Arthur crossover event.
I love that his mouth is the same.
He should have a little fang in there.
Just one fang.
Yeah. Kind of like an anime cat girl.
So, like, in this universe, when Francine calls Arthur Four Eyes,
yeah,
what does he do? How does he exact his revenge?
He shoots her.
Oh.
He killed everyone, actually.
Oh, God.
In the Darthur arc, everyone is dead except for Mr. Ratburn.
Oh.
And they're in love.
He kills everyone.
But he and Mr. Ratburn do fall in love. That does happen in the Dark Arthur saga.
Oh, that's so edgy. An illicit relationship between a teacher and murderous student.
He takes Arthur's library card and he just smokes it. He just smokes it right up with his bong gun.
Oh my god. Mr. Ratburn has a bong gun?
No, Darthur has a bong gun. But Mr. Ratburn, I imagine Mr. Ratburn is kind of like lying at his feet in like a slave Leia bikini or something like that.
Wow.
I got to do this cloak, I guess.
You started it. You have to finish it.
I guess I'm just going to... It's a very easy... I get why a lot of teens like to rely on a cloak as a design, because it's just like, whoop, I'm done.
There, you did it.
I'm done with my character. Can I have lunch, please?
This is your art assignment.
Yeah.
For art class. Design a character. This is Darthur.
This is Darthur. I'm going to lunch.
I'm going to lunch now.
It's pizza day. Fuck off.
It's French bread pizza day.
This is Darthur. He loves French bread pizza and My Chemical Romance and killing his friends. All right, how do I draw a bong gun, Nathan? I've really dug myself into a pit this time.
Well, okay. No, there you go. Yeah. Now it just needs the place for the substance.
Let me do it. All right, yeah.
For that herb, here. For that dank herb. There you go.
Yeah, I need the Kush entry slot.
And then it needs some sort of like gun handle.
All right.
There you go.
It does. I do realize I've drawn what essentially looks like one of those bubble blaster ones that you had as a kid.
Caldwell, you've drawn a hairdryer.
Maybe we're overlooking a possibility. Maybe hairdryers are all just bongs waiting to happen. Nathan,
don't try and smoke out of a hairdryer.
Do it.
If you're watching this.
Hey, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god, we're gonna get a letter from a parent. Just
I'm an
like,
edgelord now.
Child.
I don't give a fuck what teens do. Skip your art. Hey, guess what? Pizza day's every day when you're dead. I guess, does it fire weed bullets? It must, right?
Is it weed or is it just smoke? Little smoke puffs.
Is it like a smoke gun? Because, I mean, like, Darthur is all about deception.
Uh-huh.
So, yes, it is a smoke gun.
Darthur is... Oh, and it's got a skull. Good.
Uh-huh. So let me draw, like, a little bit of...
Darthur is all about deception. I like to think he didn't actually kill his classmates. He just, like, squirted smoke at them and was like, now you're dead. And they were like, what are you talking about?
And we're not dead. We're just like...
You're dead now. Don't talk to me.
I actually feel pretty good. What is that like? What strain is that?
It's a hybrid. You get that head body. You get a little bit of head, a little bit of body. It's good. It's not too much of an upper or a downer.
Buster's like, dang, man, this is good stuff. Let's hang out. And he's like, no. Okay, maybe.
Oh, Buster, if you thought you were hungry, if you thought you had an appetite before.
So this is his plan, is just to get everyone at the school high.
Yeah, that's what he calls getting high. He calls getting high dying.
I like that. That's like
I killed you.
Trying to start.
To make it more edgy.
Mm-hmm. I've basically drawn like Weed Reaper, I guess, but he's also Arthur.
Weed Reaper, but he's also Arthur. Yeah,
he's also Arthur.
I think, Caldwell, I think you did it. I think you cracked it. I think you made the only thing edgier than Matt Damon as an Arthur character, which is Weedper?
Weedper? Weeper? Weeper doesn't sound right. Nathan, I'm almost done, but do you mind? I know that we should probably be wrapping it up, but can I please draw a sexy Ratburn?
Yeah, I mean, what's edgier than going long on an episode?
It's true. Length. You don't know. Hey, Nathan?
Yeah?
Once you fall into the darkness of the pit of despair, you don't know how long you're going to be there. But you do know that Ratburn's going to be there, and he's going to be just ready to give Darthur anything he wants.
Oh, no.
And he's getting right there.
Oh. Mr. Ratburn's such a fun design.
Yeah, he really is.
You haven't even altered anything yet.
He's like the only character that like looks exactly like he did in the books.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't change his face. They didn't soften his features at all.
No, they're just like, give this man a snout.
Sir, give this man a snout.
Everyone else's features are like softened, like they have the animal nose, but they're like on person faces, and then Mr. Ratburn just has a snout.
Maybe it's like when you grow up, that's like, you kind of get a snout. All right. I could have been done, Nathan. I could have like called it a day, but I decided I must plunge darker into the depths.
Caldwell, you're missing French bread pizza. You drew the cloak so you could get French bread pizza, and now you got too into it. This is what your art teacher wanted. Your art teacher wanted
Nathan,
you to be inspired.
It was deception. I led you all astray. The only thing darker than getting that sweet, sweet French bread pizza is not eating it and being hungry. Hunger is the greatest meal to an edgelord like myself.
Caldwell, what am I going to use for the thumbnail for this video? I think it's got to be... Sure. I think it's got to be Mr. Ratburn.
He's just ready to teach. Do they have tails?
They're always wearing clothes.
Yeah, so but are they like... This is the real question. This is my Dark Arthur fan theory. Mm-hmm. They're tucking them. They're tucking those tails in.
Not after they take a sweet rip from those bong guns.
Exactly.
They're letting their tails out.
That's Darthur's trademark move. He just puts the bong gun right in your mouth. Mm-hmm. And then he kind of like executes you.
Yeah.
I don't know what his catchphrase would be yet. He's still working on it, but it'd be something like, it's a good day to die.
He says, it's a wonderful kind of day to die.
To die.
To die. And then you just take a huge hit to the face, and you're just like, damn, I feel way mellower now.
Thanks, Darthur.
I'm gonna go watch cartoons.
Damn, Darthur's actually a good guy.
That's the thing about all these edgelord characters, is they're just misunderstood.
Damn, that's so true. That's so true, though. Except for Ratburn. Ratburn's a real piece of shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't take advantage of your students like that, no matter how edgy they are.
No matter how edgy they are.
We can't condone that sort of behavior. Is he in the 3rd or 4th grade?
Around there. Around that range.
He's not old enough to be making these decisions.
Well, I think that, like, Darthur is, he's an old soul. He's old at heart.
This is after he goes to junior high. This is what Arthur becomes after seasons and seasons of remaining in a perpetual state of 3rd grade.
I think this is like the adult dark manifestation of Arthur.
Yeah.
Is like he comes from the future. Oh, he's also from the future. I forgot to mention.
Oh, he can time travel.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's been scientifically proven weed and time travel are linked.
Exactly. Arthur is faced with the dilemma of knowing that this is what he becomes. Uh-huh. And that's the season finale of Arthur.
So this is it's like Looper?
Yeah.
It's sort of like Looper.
It's Looper. But Arthur. But honestly, that's what it was missing. Mm-hmm. I think that's what the film was missing, is that it could have been more Arthur based. Well, Nathan, I think that's gonna do it for us this week.
I feel so liberated. My edge has been released into the world.
Your inner edge?
My inner edge.
The sword that pierces your heart is now showing to the world.
Yeah. If you guys in the comments have any more dark, edgy suggestions for what you'd like to see us draw, please let us know.
Yes, we have a lot of good suggestions from the last Morning Drawfee, but please keep them coming. Also, listen to our podcast, What Should We Draw? You can get it on HeadGum or on iTunes, or I think pretty much wherever podcasts come from.
Yeah.
Put your iPhone under your pillow, and then it'll just be there. The podcast fairy will bring it to you.
The podcast fairy will bring it to you.
Check us out on Twitch pretty much every Sunday at around 3 p.m. Eastern. We're streaming on Twitch. That's been a lot of fun.
Check out the Drawfee Snapchat.
Yeah, good call.
Julia and Jacob have been running that, and it's delightful. Mm-hmm. And it's great because, if you're missing that daily dose of Drawfee, since we don't post every day like we used to, the Snapchat is a good place for that.
Yeah, Well, Nathan, I hear the school bell a-calling. It's time to get some of that French bread pizza.
It's time for second lunch period, slightly colder French bread pizza.
But I'm so bitter and dark, I'm just going to pour coffee grounds all over mine.
Oh my gosh.
Don't cut yourself, kids.
Yeah, just draw stuff.
Yeah, just...
Honestly, this is the best way to express your edge.
Mm-hmm. Hey, don't use an edge, express it. The more you know.
We're sorry. We're terrible role models. We're sorry.
We're so sorry.
Sorry.